Hi, this is Dr. Gold and welcome to Personal Finance. This video is designed to quickly take you through the course syllabus and go over a couple of important elements related to it. Just as a quick checklist before we get to that syllabus review, on the first day of class you are required to read the entire syllabus on your own. Even though we'll be reviewing it here in this video, we won't go over every word and every section of it, so it's important that you read it. The second thing you must do is you must complete a syllabus quiz, which is available in the Start Here section of Blackboard. The third thing you have to do on the first day of class is get registered with Pearson, which is our textbook publisher, and their online platform, which is called My Finance Lab. If you have the textbook, it will have come with a license key that you'll need to enter in order to access the online content. If you have not yet purchased the textbook, you should still register on the first day of class, and you can do so and get a 14-day trial through Pearson at no cost to you. Of course, by the end of 14 days, that trial period will end and you will need to purchase the textbook. It's not recommended that you use the trial beyond a week or so, but the trial version is there to avoid having you miss any assignments. The first assignments will be due this Thursday, the first week of the semester, so make sure that you get all of these tasks completed on the first day of the class and you begin reading the first chapter of the textbook. So let's go into the Start Here section. That's where you found this video. And then you went into step one, which was to watch the syllabus video and review the syllabus. So you're here in this video right now, and I'm going to open up the syllabus and kind of go over a couple of things in it. First of all, at the top, you'll see the beginning and end date for the class, my name, my telephone number here. My office is in the social science building, but during the summer I'm not there all the time, so if you need to meet with me, it's best that you email me at my email address, which is listed here, agold3@hccfl.edu, and we can set up an appointment for you to come in and meet with me. When you email me, in order for me to receive your email, it is important that you put into the subject field your first and last name and the course name and course section number. So you'll put FIN1100 and 70391, which is the section number for this semester's course, and then your first and last name. If you email me and you do not include those elements in the subject field, there is a good chance I will not receive your email message and therefore not respond to it. The beginning part of the syllabus here just goes over the course description, which you should read on your own. It's not something I'm going to cover right now in this video. The textbook is listed here. It is available in the HCC bookstore. You're also required to purchase a Texas Instruments BA2 Plus calculator. You're going to need the calculator in order to be able to complete many of the problems and chapters in the textbook, and certainly on the midterm and final exam you will need a calculator, and the financial calculator, the BA2 Plus, will really help you to be able to solve complicated questions rather easily. There is a built-in calculator into the Pearson MyLab website, but I would not rely on that as a tool for using it during the semester. It's a really good calculator to get. It's not that expensive, and it's something that is required. Again, the first group of assignments will be due the first Thursday of the semester, so just make sure you are aware of that depending upon when you're watching this video. It could be tomorrow, it could be in 3 days, it could be in 4 days from now, but you will check at the end of this syllabus all of the due dates and make sure that you know when things are due. I have a system where the due dates each week are always going to be on Thursdays at 12 p.m. Now 12 p.m. is noontime, not midnight, so it's important that you not wait beyond lunchtime to complete the assignments that are due for that week. Sometimes, as you might imagine, students will email me early in the semester at 4 p.m. on the first Thursday of the semester, and they'll say, "Oh, Dr. Gould, I didn't realize that 12 p.m. was noontime. I thought it was midnight, so I had planned to do my assignment later on in the afternoon or evening of that Thursday. Can I please have a makeup for that missed assignment?" And the answer, of course, will be no, because I'm taking the time here to explain to you when the assignments are due. So it's important that you get ahead of the curve and not kind of wait until 5 or 10 minutes before an assignment is due or set of assignments are due to begin working on them. Some of the assignments are easier than others. Some of the quizzes are easier than others. I've tried to be as flexible as I can. You get 2 attempts for each quiz. You only get 1 attempt for the midterm and final exam. But I'm trying to give you an opportunity to get off to a really good start this semester. And I think that that's important, especially because many of the concepts layer upon one another. As you scroll through the syllabus, you'll see our grading metric. And here you can see it's a 500-point system listed here. There's 2 exams, a midterm and final exam, each worth 100 points. Combined, it represents 40% of your overall grade. Weekly My Finance lab quizzes, they're 10 points each, and some weeks, because this is a shortened semester, you're going to have 2 chapters a week in many weeks, and 2 quizzes going along with that. But in total, you'll have 15 chapters. Each quiz adds up to 10 points. Some may have 11 or 12 questions, but the point total for the quizzes will be 10 points for each one, and you'll have 15 of those over the next 10 weeks. The third grading metric is a weekly check-in assignment. So with a weekly check-in assignment, you'll go into Blackboard and you'll see in each week's module, and you'll see the modules in a moment when I toggle back to Blackboard, you'll see a link to the weekly check-in assignment. You'll see a link to various resources, a link to the My Finance Lab site so you can take your quiz, and so on. The final grading metric is the Personal Financial Plan project, which is a semester-long project and is worth 75 points or 15% of your grade. There's detailed explanations for what you need to do for the Personal Financial Plan on Blackboard. It's important that you review that material early in the semester because it's quite a comprehensive project. And it's going to involve a lot of writing and narrative that you have to create and integrate learnings that you've encountered during the semester into that project. And then part of the project also will be personal financial statements that you'll learn to create and interpret things like a budget, a balance sheet, a cash flow statement, and so on. If you don't know what any of those things are right now, don't worry. That's why you're taking the class, is to learn about those things. If you do know what those things are, that's great. That will make the process that much easier. Now, every assignment that is due every Thursday by noon. The exception are the midterm and final exams. Those I open up for a 48-hour window, beginning on Thursdays and ending on Fridays. So it says here that exam 1, you can see that here, will be available over a 2-day period beginning Thursday, June 18th at 12 a.m. through the end of the day on Friday, June 19th. So you basically have 2 full days to take exam 1 and also exam 2, which will be available to you at the end of the semester. If for any reason you miss any assignments and the due date has passed, I have a very strict rule that there are no makeup assignments. So it's important that you keep track of when things are due and try to stay a bit ahead on your work assignments. The weekly My Finance Lab stuff I've covered already, so no need to repeat myself there. Needless to say, they're relatively easy quizzes as long as you've read the chapter and done a review. I wouldn't just hop right into the quiz and start taking the quiz without having read the chapter, because that will mitigate or reduce your chances of doing well. The last thing in here is a list of instructions or outline of instructions for the personal financial plan project. That's due, it says here, no later than Thursday, April 23rd. That's a mistake in the syllabus. Obviously, that was from last semester. The due date for the project this semester is listed down here on the bottom, and I'll fix the syllabus by the time the course starts. Let me just find it. Down at the bottom, the due date is July 16th, which is the Thursday before the end of the semester. So the personal financial plan project must be completed and uploaded to Blackboard no later than Thursday, July 16th. Even though it says in the syllabus, where is it? Right here, Thursday, April 23rd. That will be corrected when you actually read this syllabus when the course begins. That's just a typo on my end. Other class policies will include, obviously we're an online class, so there's no attendance, but I will be monitoring to see how often you log into Blackboard. As an incentive to get you to log into Blackboard every day, I will randomly be posting extra credit assignments on Blackboard for 24-hour periods randomly throughout the next 10 weeks. So if you don't log in every day, it's very possible, and that would include the weekends, it's very possible you're going to miss out on extra credit opportunities, which will weigh in heavily in your favor if you are able to capture those extra credit points. So I encourage you to log into Blackboard each day, see if there's any announcements from me, see if there's any extra credit assignments, and so forth. As I said, for grades and late assignments, the grades should be available to you pretty consistently throughout the semester. And if for any reason you are concerned about how you're doing in the course, you should always consult an academic advisor prior to dropping the class and to find out, what the best approach is for you to take. The email policy I reviewed with you. You must put your name, the section name, and the course name in the subject field. And there's my email address once again. The last day for you to drop this course with a refund is 2 days into the semester, May 20th. Once that date has passed, you can still withdraw from the class, but without getting your money back. The withdrawal period is June 29th, and once that date passes, there isn't anything you can do. So if you're not doing well in the class, your grade will be whatever your grade will be. There is an academic integrity policy which you should all read. It's very, very important that you not plagiarize on assignments. And at the end of the syllabus is a schedule of what's due and what the dates things are due. So you'll notice we begin May 21st, and then every Thursday, May 28th, June 4th, and so on, you have My Lab chapter quizzes that will be due, and check-in assignments on Blackboard. In some weeks, like in week 1, there's just one quiz and one chapter you're required to read. In weeks 2, 3, and 4, you'll notice that there's 2 chapters for each week that you have to read in the textbook and 2 quizzes that you need to take for those weeks. The midterm exam will cover chapters 1 through 8. It's a 50-question multiple choice test. Each question is worth 2 points. And as you continue down the course syllabus calendar, you'll see again chapters 9 and 11, and this week for July 2nd there's only 1 chapter done, but make sure you're monitoring what's due and how many chapters you need to read to be able to gauge your time accordingly. The personal financial plan project, as I mentioned earlier, is due no later than July 16th, which is a Thursday at 12 p.m. Everything's due by 12 p.m. In fact, Blackboard will erase those areas of the assignments once that date has passed. The final exam will be Thursday, July 23rd through the 24th of July. That's basically the syllabus. Those are the main highlights of it. I would encourage you to print it out and read it for yourself, and to review all the other videos that I've provided to assist you in getting started with the course.